Hello there, beauties. I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be checking out your first time with your future spouse, as well as a little bit about just your sexual vibes together. I am going to really try to limit my wording, censor it a little, because I do not want to get demonetized. so, but we'll get the vibes, don't worry. And I'm going to use this tarot of sex magic, the sexual, so it gets, it's pretty spicy. So we'll see all of that with this, okay? And then there is an extended to this reading. And the extended will be about your vibes together as a couple, just your regular everyday vibes and how you mesh together as a couple. And I'm also going to do some letters in that extended reading as well to maybe get some names or initials or words, whatever we can get with that. But that will be in the extended, which I will leave the link for down below to my Patreon, so you can check that out there. But today is all about the sexy vibes. Very excited. So we have 4 piles today. We have pile 1 with this boom. These weren't ornaments, but so boom. I know these are very random to have in this reading, but pile 2 is smash. Pile 3 is zap. And pile 4 is wow, with an exclamation point. Okay. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Take a second, see which one's really calling to you. It can be the card, the little ornament, the word, the colors, the timestamp numbers, like maybe those are calling to you. Just whatever is really calling to you is your pile. Okay, just if you need to pause to take some more time to figure that out, absolutely feel free to. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. I'll see you in a minute. Hello there, pile 1. So if you chose the boom ornament, this is your reading all about your first time with your future spouse. And just some regular sexy vibes. What are those vibes going to be like between you guys? Really excited to do this. So we're going to flip this card over first. Then we'll get into kind of what leading up to the first time. Okay, like the day or night, whatever the situation is leading up to your first time. And then we'll get into the actual act. So let's see. Ooh, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Ooh, so I'm immediately getting there may be some bondage involved of some sort if you're into that. That could even be how you meet, or there's just a very I feel as though there's someone that's really taking the reins here, that's in control. I'm not viewing this as anything bad, or in the sense of what the card is saying. It's really in this situation, okay? I think there's a power dynamic here, but it's a sexy thing. It's not a freaky, terrifying thing. It's consensual, right? And yeah, it's just a matter of this dynamic, and being completely available for whatever the other person wants, right? And I'm not saying you won't get any satisfaction from it either, it's this dynamic. Maybe it's a dom sub thing, something like that, but maybe it's even I don't know if you're into scenes, anything like that, but perhaps it's something like that where you're pretending to be a damsel in distress, and then this person is your future spouse is coming to save you. I don't know, but there is also something here where I think in past relationships, you haven't felt like you were in control of, and I don't mean control in a negative way, but well, no, yeah, okay, in control of yourself. There we go. I didn't mean the relationship. I mean of yourself. You didn't feel like you had control to do what you wanted to do in other relationships that you've been in. So they were very toxic and unhealthy, whereas this one is not going to be like that at all. It's boom, there you go. Explosive, right? Which is also nice. You're gonna be very satisfied. Oh, let's see what I wanted to just get a corresponding crystal card for this. Let's see. Yes, confidence. So I think in the past you felt very mm, like just not confident and able to be yourself and able to do the things that you wanted to do, right? In a sexual setting. And with your future spouse, you are completely free to feel and do what you want, right? Um, and it really just invigorates you. It makes you feel so confident and empowered. You know, your future spouse really encourages you to do what you like, express what you really like and what you don't like. I think you guys you communicate really well in like this setting, in a physical setting, right? And yeah, self-sufficiency. So just whatever you want to do their game for. You know, maybe you're the one that's more in this dom energy, right? But there's definitely something here about that for sure. And you feeling more very empowered through this connection for sure. So let's see what's leading up to this first time. What's going on leading up to the first time? Definitely a fun day. Yeah, you guys had a lot of fun. Whatever you were doing, maybe a date of some sort. Um, and I feel like you were together like the whole day. I don't know if like you guys, because this is like your first time, right? So maybe you guys like had been dating for a little bit and like they stayed over or something, or you stayed over and it didn't lead to anything, you know. That time you guys just slept, but um you guys have breakfast together and just or brunch and go out and just have a lot of fun. I see a lot of laughs. Maybe even go shopping because we do have add to cart here. Or like get Postmates or something like that delivered. Um, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. And that could be in the evening too, where Postmates, because like you guys just are having a night in. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, there's definitely a fire that's been brewing, that will have been brewing. Yeah, because you guys are ready to snap. You're ready to pounce on each other, right? That's cute. Um, so you're just like the energy is palpable. You guys know, like it's like you guys know this is gonna come. It's not gonna be a surprise. It's just like you guys have waited a little bit, and it's like, yeah, it's time. We're ready. You know, that'll be kind of what it is. Yeah, there's no like illusions about what's gonna happen. You're very like, yeah, okay, there's no mysteries. You're just, it is what it is, and you guys are ready to go. I love this. Yeah, no more hiding. There's something here about someone hiding, like not um maybe communicating what they want here with hiding in clothing racks. So it's like you're coming out though. Someone's coming out of those clothing racks and being like, "Listen, I," and it could even be just expressing your how you feel about this person too, or them doing the same for you, right? And saying, you know, I really, really like you, and I would like to take this like to a physical level, right? The next step. And I think that that really, like, there's no more question about where you guys stand, and you're really just taking control of the situation and getting confidence, the confidence to be able to just express yourself with your words. And I think that that's what it is. It's very much about words and communication. And because maybe there was some uncertainty, you know, it felt like there wasn't, but maybe on one side there was, you know, or they just really needed to know. They needed your words or you needed their words because you you guys recognize that one of your past relationships have been very questionable and toxic, right? And so it was crucial that you both were all in and really wanting to do this, right? Yeah, and some opportunity is going to reveal itself, and it's definitely during this day that you guys are hanging out and just again you're having a good time, and oh, you guys feel very lucky. It's just like you feel lucky because there's a deep emotional connection here for sure. And I think there is like a little bit of a conversation that will happen before this. Maybe as you're eating. I don't know. I definitely get the sense that you guys are just going to be maybe watching a show and having some dinner or brunch, whatever time of the day it is, right? I think it will be nighttime. I still think like you guys will be together throughout the day, but and this is building. It's like building up throughout the day. Like, oh, I really like that passion is like that fire is there, and you're like, God damn, I really want to get physical with this person, you know? And you guys just really make it clear to each other that yes, okay, I'm ready. We should do this, right? And there you go, right? No more hiding. No more worrying about what this other person's going to think. And it could be because like there's something like because maybe you have I don't know, like certain kinks or something like that that you were concerned that they wouldn't be into or something like that, or that they were concerned you wouldn't be into. But you guys talk. There's a lot of communication here, which is gorgeous. Before the act or acts. But there's just you guys feel very happy and blessed with each other because it's easy. It feels like it's just easy, this transition, you know? Someone was very nervous about it, but once you guys talk, it's like boom, literally boom, let's go. They're ready. You're ready. Time to have fun. Right? So let's get these 6 magic cards to see the actual first time what those vibes will be for you guys. The Lovers. Ooh, gorgeous. The Gemini energy, just very deep connection here. Like I was saying, it's not just physical. It's something you can't explain, right? And there's the emotional aspect, but there's also just compatibility through how you think. And you're very alike in that way, like, and you have the similar morals, but you really this is good because you guys can like really go off of each other very easily. Again, it's easy. I think that it's just it's like an intuitive connection, you know, you don't even have to speak once you get going in this, you know, during your first time. It's just like you guys know intuitively almost what you like and what they like, right? And I think there's also like they will be completely naked and you're going to be like I think because again, I think you planned like I think you knew this was going to happen this day, right? So I think that there's some sexy underwear. It's actually if you're female presenting sexy lingerie, something like that, you know, or even if you're male presenting and you're into that, I don't know. Doesn't matter, right? Clothes have no gender, just to let you know. But there's just something here where they are completely naked and you will be like half dressed, like exactly like this photo with the she still has her clothes on but her boobs are out, you know, or something like that. And like I think there's definitely going to be attention toward the chest area that will be prominent. um a lot of foreplay in that way for sure. Yes, King of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, again, there's like a little bit of a power dynamic here, but it's not one that's not wanted. Okay, it's very much you're both all in. So again, like I said, there's like this big strong person, right? And they don't have to physically be that. It's just in their persona, right? In their vibes. They're very much like I'm going to help you, right? Because King of Pentacles is very much like that. They're loyal, they want to help, they want to make sure everything's good, that you're good in all ways, like a sugar daddy even, you know, like in that way too. But I think that again, there's this confidence thing. So maybe you won't be feeling super confident. I'm not sure. Maybe this is like because this person's also like in a fetal position, right? Sitting up, but still. And then it's like there's two sides to you insecure. Like you feel this sexy confidence, but you still get insecure in certain ways here. So I think that at the beginning, when you guys are first starting, you'll feel a little like, oh, I don't know, a little shy, right? But they're going to easily get you to open up, easily, and make you feel so comfortable and, again, very confident. Um, I think this person's very powerful too in some way, and I mean physically powerful, but they're very good at what they're doing. They're very good at this. So you're going to feel incredibly satisfied for sure. And we also have the 4 of Swords. Ooh, that's interesting. So there's definitely, again, I'm seeing a big um focus on the breasts, right? And it's side, they're side. So I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that you're either on top, like leaning over, or riding, right? Like there could be some of that. Sorry. And I know I'm like, but I don't think we'll see. I probably still will get like partially demonetized, but we'll see. But there's a lot of attention to the that area right here, right? A lot of attention there as well. And but I think there's a lot of fluid involved. I do. And there could be some of that involved as well where they're feeding it to you if you're into that. But it's just again consensual. A lot of communication. Even in the during, I think there's a lot of communication as well, and they won't do anything that you don't want to do. Also, I think that they're very considerate of your hair and stuff. Like I'm noticing her hair is up, right? And this person is pulling her hair back so nothing gets in it. I think they're just very considerate of you and they're thinking of you and if you're comfortable and making sure that you're good throughout the whole thing, right? And they want it to be really pleasurable for you as well. So let's see what else we've got. It's like this happens right after this, I think. It's a buildup. It's not like a let's dive right into the whole penetration part. No. Ooh, see, gorgeous. The stars. Again, see, she's still half dressed, and this person's completely naked. But there's more liquid. I'm telling you, there. So I think this does mean like body fluids, but I also think that it could be other like drinks as well involved, whether you're like drinking wine or champagne or something like that. There's just like you get sexy with it, or maybe even water, like you could like in the shower or something like at one point or after, even you guys get in the shower and you cannot stop. It's just like let's go again, but I think with the stars here you guys get really creative. This is Aquarius energy and it's very innovative. You're not getting bored at all this during your first time. You're just very there's a lot going on, and this is a lot of good things because that Pentacles, they don't stop until they've perfected something, right? Or until they are the best at it. And so I just think you're going to be very satisfied in that way, but this could also be wax too. I'm getting a little bit of that, a little bit of pain, like a little bit of a pain kink on their side. I don't think that's you. I think that could be a little bit for them. They're like really into that a little bit. But again, a very big focus on the boobies. Definitely love your chest. Absolutely. And I think you like theirs as well, for sure. Regardless of whatever gender, You guys are both big on the chest. Big on the chests. Ooh, in the back. How pretty. That's gorgeous. Very connected. Incredibly connected. And then the 7 of Wands is again about feeling a little insecure. Do you see how she's hiding her face? And the hair's up. I love this. Their hair is up in every single card here. So that's, I think it starts down, but like maybe they'll put your hair up for you or something. Or like they'll be like kissing your chest while you put your hair up. Very distracting. They're very distracting in a great way. But there's a lot of touching involved. A lot. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see, but I'm not sure if there will be much actual penetration this first time. I'm getting just a lot of intimacy here, and definitely oral. Definitely. Like fluids exchanged in that way. um, let's see. Two came out here. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of hard work. Working very, very hard. And after, see, you guys are just, it's like they're watching a show. You guys are just so, it's easy. You're chill together. There's not any like insecurity after the fact at all. And I don't think there was before necessarily either, like with this person. You feel so comfortable with them. It's just a matter of insecurities from the past. It wasn't because of this person, but you're just chilling. And even before, I think that's what it is. But it's so romantic too. I love this card. It's so lovely. And like just drinking tea after your hard work and just completely satisfied. You know, I think you're both very satisfied and just connecting in different ways in a romantic sense, you know? Oops. And we also have the Five of Cups. So yeah, you're not really looking, again, the boobies. They're out in every card except this one. Well, in this one, but interesting. They're peaking. So maybe I feel like you never even get either your shirt off, or if you wear a bra, your bra off. I think like you guys just are like, okay. And you're like half dressed the whole time, you know? But um because I think before you guys have sex, like you're feeling like looking at the negatives, like really worrying about the past, worrying about what could go wrong, you know, all of that. But then afterward, you're feeling very comfortable, you know, and looking more at the positives, looking ahead, like, oh, what can we do next? I also saw this and was like, I wonder if they're watching porn. Are they watching porn? Like it looks like it, right? Or something. Just like because he's like tempting her to with the rose, like caressing her legs. So I still think there's teasing. I think that you'll definitely have a few rounds. It's but this first one is very definitely just getting to know each other's bodies and not focusing so much on the penetrative part, right? This was definitely more about just getting to know each other. And maybe even with your hands too, with them. But I think for you, they use their mouth. Like, look at this positioning. I don't know. It's I think that they use their mouth with for you. Oh yeah, look at that closeness. Very connected. Let's see what else we've got. Do two more cards. Why not, right? Oh my god, and they both came out hilarious. The Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands came out. Okay. And the Fool. Yeah, I think that we'll get to the Five of Wands too, but I think that from this, like you guys really realize, like, okay, this is the beginning of a really fun connection, right? And obviously, it will be a long term connection eventually, but you just realize, like, yeah, that I want to definitely dive in and probably commit to this person. You know, it's just a fun, exciting time for you guys, and again, you guys like to try a lot of different things, I think. I am getting legs though too. Like there's something about their legs that you really like a lot. Like do you see in all of these cards, their legs are so prominent and their booty. I think you think their legs are very attractive. And I think with the Five of Wands, there's something here where maybe one of you has a roommate or something and you're really concerned about like them walking in or something. So you guys are like, maybe that's why it doesn't go like as um far as you potentially wanted it to, because like you were interrupted in some way here. But I also think that you guys really like watching each other get off. I don't know, I'm getting that a lot. Just watching. Like this one specifically in this card, he's like watching her so closely, right? And she is to him as well. But I think that you guys really like to watch each other get off. Like that could be a thing too. Um because I again, it feels like 3 or 4 times throughout this, whether it's like during the day, if it is during the day, then, and there are a few cards here during the day. Like I think this is during the day too. That's interesting. So, and dusk, it looks like, yeah, this is the only one that's like at night, right? Yeah. So, I mean, this could probably, but it still looks like it's like not quite nighttime, right? Like dusk. So, I think that throughout the day and into the night, you guys, it'll be like 3 or 4 times where you guys are getting off. But it's definitely, woo, fiery. It's so spicy. I love it. And there is that thrill. I think it's a thrill. Like you guys are like, oh, they could walk in any minute, you know? That's it's exciting. It adds to the energy, right? Um, but yeah, it's very a really good experience for both of you. And it leads you to want more. That's the thing. Like it's a new adventure. You're ready to dive in. Like keep going, right? So this definitely will not be your last time, obviously, future spouse. But I think I'm going to end your reading there, pile one. This has been a pleasure. Again, if you'd like to watch the extended reading, I will leave it down, the link to my Patreon down below. We'll be checking out your everyday dynamics together as a couple, as well as some letters to get any initials or names for who your future spouse potentially could be, or just words, like maybe we'll get a country. Um, we'll see. Abbreviations, there's a lot we could get with those. But if you want to check that out, again, my link will be down below. And if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. I love reading those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below if you want to shoot me an email. I've got you. If you have any questions that you need answered or any guidance, you need guidance on anything, I've got you. Just shoot me an email. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile one. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello there, pile two. So if you chose the Smash ornament, this is your reading. All about your first time with your future spouse, as well as just a little bit about your vibes and in general, like sexually. So we're going to get into the like day, like, or what's happening beforehand, like what you guys are up to, and then we'll get into the act, of course. And there will also be an extended for this reading where we'll see your regular vibes is every day, like every day as a couple, right? Those vibes, and we'll get some letters as well to get like a name or initials or just words just to see what's up. Okay, so let's see for this reading what's going on. A flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah. You guys, in general, with your sexual energy, this isn't your first time. This is your, just in general, your sexual energy is very flirtatious. You guys always are just very like, you're flirting with each other. It's always fun and lighthearted in that way. You're not super, it's like, I don't, you can be serious, but it's very much like more lighthearted in general and playful instead of like I love like Darcy, you know, like I love you most ardently, you know, all that like he's bewitched me body and soul. They could feel that way and you could feel that way, but that's just not how you guys, that's not your vibe. It's just very cute and flirtatious, you know, with you sexually. Let's see what else we. Okay. Truth. Yes, very blunt. I think you're very blunt with each other. I'm getting like a dynamic of like um an air sun and like a fire sun or something like that. I'm getting just very um abrupt, like with your words, very straightforward, um, and just flirty. Like maybe you flirt like by saying, "I want to do this to you." You know, it's just very. This is how it's gonna be, and that's just how you are. You guys like maybe even text back and forth, talking about like what you're gonna do later. You know, or sending flirty pictures, or promiscuous pictures, whatnot. You know, again, I'm trying to like censor myself a little here so we don't get demonetized. But yeah, it's just very straightforward. You guys are so straightforward. Like, you want to bang? Let's smash or something. It's just like funny though. There's some sort of funny sense of humor with you guys when you're in the bedroom. Like, you guys are giggling. You're like the type to laugh, or like something happens, it's funny, you know? It's not so serious. Very cute though. Lots of caresses for sure. So let's see. Oh, and it's a balanced. Ooh, so that could mean like the dynamics between you guys like are very balanced in general. Like, not like if one is more dominant sometimes, the other one will be more dominant sometimes. You know, there's like a verse switching energy here, but there's also like you guys are just completely balanced and like equal give and take, right? In that way. In the bedroom. So let's see what's going on before your first time. Let's see what's going on before your first time. What's up? What will be happening? That's too many. What will be happening with pile 2? Before their first time that day. Okay, we have eclipse. It could be during like an eclipse or something like that. Whether solar or lunar. Luna? I almost said luna. Lunar. I think the moon's significant. I don't know. Maybe you guys are like watching the moon. That's too many. Shoot. But there's also something here where there's like a dominating presence. And I don't think it's between you guys necessarily. Someone has a lot of responsibilities at the moment, like during this time with work, I believe. And you're very busy and bogged down. So you're really looking to let off some steam, I think. And I think that opportunity will present itself where you can just get together and have some fun, right? Because I think during the day, one of you is feeling very heavy and just like, ugh, the negative is really outweighing the positives and the lightness. And, someone's having to get use their brain a lot at work. Like, it's not easy work. Maybe there's like some sort of project that they're doing, or a report, something like that. It's just like there's a lot going on, and they're feeling a little stressed out. One of you. Ooh, yes. But then you guys come together. I love that. I'm going to show you that this is literally, the galaxy card is in the book. It says get together, like a line or something. Or is it galaxy? Bring together, group, assemble. Like, so you guys maybe will go out afterward, like with a group of people, something like that. But you're coming together. The two of you at least, right, are coming together. And yeah, whether it's a date or like going out with a group of friends for some drinks, something like that, to let off some steam after a busy day at work. I think that that's really what this is. So you guys are just like, yeah, one of you message each other and are like, hey, can we get together? And I don't know if you're together already or just friends or something, acquaintances. I'm getting, I don't know, because this is your first time. Or maybe you even meet each other at like a bar or like at a restaurant or something like that. And that's when you guys come together and like, wow, who's that? That just made my bad day worth it. Like, meeting this person, seeing this person even. I think that could be the case too. So it depends on, your situation. But because it could be a few of those things, right? Like you could be friends already or together already, and just meeting up with a group of friends or a group of people, having fun that way. Or you could see them or meet them at this place when you're together with other people. Okay. And then we have shadow. Yeah, so someone's feeling very negative, I think. When they first get there, it's not going to last, I promise you, because there's definitely flirting happening. And it's like this is coming into play already. Like very truthful about the day you've had. Someone is, whether it's you or your future spouse, you'll be very truthful with them about like, listen, I had a really shitty day and I'm looking to smash. Like, I'm like get some blow some steam off right now, and you start flirting and it's like, okay, yeah, let's go. It's going to be very honest and just upfront. You're very honest with each other. Oh god, that's hilarious. So we have notification red. I think now I'm just getting the sense here that like the people you're with are going to be like, where the hell did pile 2 go? Because you're just going to kind of disappear, but then they'll look at their phone later and see that you messaged them and like, oh, I got you. That's what I'm getting there. There's like something here where you guys just sneak off. You and your future spouse are like, okay, we're leaving. And people don't really notice, and they're like, where did they go? Your friends. And maybe even your future spouse's friends. And then you're definitely going to message them though, or like tell them or call them, whatever, after you leave and be like, hey, I left with this person. Have a good night. Like something like that. It'll be good. It's not anything. It's like, and I feel like maybe you don't do that very often, but you like felt this connection with this person, with your future spouse. So you're just really like, okay, let's go. I'm ready. I want to hang out with you, right? Because like some warning bells are going off in your head. I feel like you're a little you usually are apprehensive or hesitate when it comes to something like that, like because stranger danger, you're like, I don't know about you, but for some reason you felt compelled to go with this person. Like obviously it'll be okay because this is your future spouse and they're not actually creepy, but like in your mind you're like, damn, I can't believe I just did that. It's like warning bells, like, oh shit, wait, I can't believe I'm just going off with this stranger. But it's okay. It ends up being okay, thankfully. Because I don't think you usually do that, but you felt really like, I don't know if it was just because of the day you had or because of the day they had, but you were just like, yeah, let's do it, I'm ready. So it starts out as kind of like a casual thing, right? Not really any expectations here. You're just kind of like, okay, let's go, let's see what happens. So then you get to the spot, wherever the spot is that you guys decide to go. Their place, your place, hotel, I don't know, the park. No, don't go to the park. Their car, something. We'll see. But so let's see what happens with your first time. Let's see what's going on with this first time for pile 2 with their future spouse. Oh. Ooh. Okay, we'll keep this one too. So we have the 5 of Cups. Definitely half-dressed in your haste to get your hands on each other. But there's a lot of fire here too. And there's an undercurrent of emotions. Like I think you're very attracted to this person, incredibly attracted to this person. I mean, obviously it's your future spouse, but it's immediate though. Ooh, look at the back of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. It's like your emotions are getting ahead of you and you're like, damn, I could really see myself with this person. Oh, that's interesting. There's a mirror here. So it could be like the car, but it could be somewhere that has a mirror that you're like, the bathroom. What's the bathroom? The place that you're at. It could be the bathroom that you're at. Like, look, there's like, I know it's a fountain, and I said a park. That's funny. So it could be like somewhere kind of public. Because you guys are just like, you're maybe a little intoxicated too, under the influence, and you're like, need your hands on each other, in some capacity. So it's kind of rushed, right? And there's a little bit of like, oh God, I don't know if I should do this, it's like, but then you're all in, there's no consensual, wait, there's no issue with consensuality. Like consensuality? What, you know what I mean? It's all consensual anyway. But you're just like in your head, you're like quickly putting these things together. Like, oh my god, I'm going with a stranger. I never do this, but I really like this person. They're very hot, you know. And you're like, okay, fuck it, let's go. You know, it's kind of like that. You're just there's a lot happening at once. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, this is so yes, it may start quick, and you guys are like really quick to like get moving. But I think that's the thing. Like you guys start in one location and it like in a bathroom or like in a car somewhere that there's that risk of being found, but like also like you can see what's going on too. Um and I think there's just a lot of kissing and such during that. Maybe a little bit of like oh, of booby action like as well. And just caressing and really wanting to get moving, right? So it's like kind of foreplay. But then you guys will go to another location that's definitely more private, like one of your places, you know, I think. And go for a while with the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, nice and long. Like it takes a while, you know, and you're very like, it's romantic too. Like, again, I know I said at the beginning, like, you're very honest, blunt, all of that, flirtatious. Yes. But this first time, there's something very romantic about it. There's like candles, there's even rose petals down here I'm seeing. And it's, wait, is she tied up? They look like sausages to me, but I can't, is that her hair in like a, oh yeah, it looks like her hair in a, like a long braid maybe. Okay. But anyway, very like super, look at how casually he's touching her boob, her breast. Like you guys are just very comfortable together very quickly, you know. It's not um like bang and then done, right? Like oh, this is really awkward. No, that's not how it is for you guys. It's very very comfortable together, which is kind of scary for you, I think. But it's really nice. And there could be some food involved too. I did just see like a strawberry on, oh well, look. There's food right there. That's funny. But there could be food involved as well. Like whether it's like during the act or like after, because you're like, damn, I'm really hungry. Because you're like a little intoxicated. I think you'll sober up because again, it's gonna be a long time. So you guys are gonna need to be replenishing your nutrients after a long marathon of fucking. But yes, okay. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's just a lot. This easiness with you guys. And so comfortable. And see, she has coffee, like maybe after that will be the case. Like you guys are just chill. I don't know. And he has a rose. He's holding a rose. There's something here about flowers. Making you comfortable, making you feel beautiful, and having these beautiful words to say to you, like telling you how gorgeous you are, telling you exactly what they're going to do and how it's going to make you feel. All of that, like, yes. They really like your boobs. There's definitely a big focus on those for sure, on the breasts. I think their arms and shoulders too, regardless of how whichever gender, whatever they identify as. They've got very nice, attractive shoulders, collarbones, and arms. Yes, that you like to grab onto for sure. Very close. You guys are very connected. Um, it's not just again, it's not casual. It's very connected and easy. It's surprisingly like, damn, oh my god, look at that back of the deck. And I was just saying they're so connected. Yes, absolutely. Um, but I don't think it's like a rush to get out either, you know, like maybe you stay over even. There's something here where you guys just feel mutually feel very comfortable together, which is exciting, but also scary. Ooh, temperance, very calm. Ooh, yes. It's very sensual. The act in general. Oh, fuck. Sorry, this It's a hot card, minus this creep back there. But I'm not going to pertain it to the reading. But there's something here where you're just at peace together, and they make you feel so good and calm. Like after the day you had, it's just like, this is exactly what you needed. It's very sensual, and all of your nerve endings are like on fire. But just, it's almost meditative for you, this situation. Like they're just very, very good at what they're doing. They're like deep, they long and deep. They're in it for the long haul, so that they know exactly how to pace themselves and how to like bring you really close and then pull you back, and like bring you close and then pull you back. And it's like, it's good though. It's like, it's maddening a little bit, but it's also like, whoa, it's so good. And you could drink a little more after you get there too, but I'm really getting more like food and some coffee. Like you guys definitely need to replenish yourselves, because, and I'm not saying it's always just slow. Okay, I'm really not saying that, because I think that again, there's these ups and downs, these crescendos, and then back down, and that they really know how to pace themselves to make you feel perfect. Oof, sexy. Oh my God, yes. See, there's a lot. There could be, they really like again, your breasts, but also your neck. And that, absolutely right there. I'm not saying it, but there it is. There could definitely be that involved, like masturbation, for sure. That's just one of the ways that they, like, as they're kissing you, I think that could be definitely happening also. There's a lot of different, I think you guys do like pretty much everything together, and there's just so much communication happening throughout all of this, which is nice. But it's like oh, God, I feel like you're gonna have like the best orgasm of your life with this person. I really do. It's gonna be amazing. They're kind of maddening. They're driving you crazy in the best way. And there's that arm and shoulder again. I'm telling you, they've got a hot chest area, like their arms and shoulders, collarbones. You're very, very attracted to that part of their body. Oh, this came out in the last reading. Okay. The Fool. So I think, like, even if this, oh, look, because this is the Ace of Wands. Okay. So even if it started as just a fuck, just as you guys getting together, right, from a bar, it's like they see potential here. You see potential in this connection with the Fool. It's exciting. It's fun. You guys are just like really carefree and having a good time. That's most important, right? But do you see this person looking at her as she's sleeping? He's like, they're still touching. They're still intimate, like even after the fact. And I think that that's a big deal, because in a lot of casual connections, that's not the case. It's just like, okay, bye. I got what I needed, got what I wanted, we're good, we're both good. But with this, it's like, yes, that started out as something physical, right? But they can see that they can see more with you, right? And it's like they want to get to know you more. They also really like watching you. I think their eyes are very intense. They're really good at what they do. I'm just saying, like, woo, I got hot over here. And you're just so comfortable together. That's the thing. It's just such an easy connection, and you can communicate to each other, and it's just simple. But you're very flirty too. It's very cute. Like, do you see her? She's like, oh, me? I'm like, what? I don't know. I think the flirting continues throughout. One of you is like quite mouthy, like in the sense that I bet you can't do that, something like that. It's just, and then, oh yeah, well, they prove you wrong, or that you prove them wrong. But it's funny, it's flirty. Again, a there's a, a playfulness to this first time for sure, and in general. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. I think they undress you too. Like they just rip their clothes off and then you're being undressed slowly as they like ravish every inch of you, right? And one of you could have a pet that you have to like shut away too, or like be like, okay, Snuffles, or whatever your name is. Time to go. Like, gotta close them, shut them out, like, right? Um, but yeah, I think, and again with the Nine of Swords, it's like you really felt like you were having a bad day before this, like before getting together, and it was just very overwhelming, and you had a lot of anxiety. And through this connection, it's just like, wow, it's like a heavy release, and you're just like, oh, okay, I can have fun, and I can, because that's what it is. It's fun, but it's also just a big release for both of you. But specifically the person that was having a very exhausting day. Yes, exactly. This person worships you. I could see that very well. Um, just in these cards, they can't stop touching you. You are the focus. Their pleasure comes second. You get to come first. um, Multiple times, I think, too. It's not just one and done. No. Again, I think they're quite experienced. I'm not going to lie to you. But, and you could be too. I don't mean it like that. But I think they have a lot of experience and they're really intuitive too. So they can figure out what you like easily, right? And because they watch your reactions. They don't just like do what's worked in the past. No, they watch your reactions and implement the changes that need to be implemented, right? Because you are the focus 100% here. Gorgeous. The Lovers. Ooh, yes. So yeah, you guys are you feel this connection. It's a big connection. And you weren't expecting it. That's the thing. You were not expecting it when you guys left together, right? Left the situation, like left the bar, whatever, the restaurant. You weren't, or it could even be an event of some sort, but you weren't expecting this. You were just expecting, like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking be done, right? But then, whoa, there's emotions involved, like quickly, and you were like, wow, uh-oh. But it's not scary for you necessarily, but it's unexpected. That's the only way I can say it. It was unexpected, but it's exciting too because you feel like, okay, this could lead to something, right? Because I think that with the Seven of Cups again here, so it's like this is almost like what you daydream about. Like this situation, this scenario, this person is what you had been trying to manifest. And they're so capable and they have like all of these, if you have like a list of traits that you want your future spouse to have, it'll be like click click click, like check check check, they have all of them, right? Or most of them. But I'm definitely getting that with this, like you were not expecting this. um but it's like the universe intervenes. Like you're definitely going to meet exactly when you're meant to. It's serendipitous. It's just in the stars for you guys. Oof, I love this pile too. I'm going to enter reading there, okay? Now don't forget to check out the extended reading if you would like to. I'll leave the link down below to my Patreon so you can access that. Where we will dive into your dynamic as a couple, like every day. As a couple, what your dynamic is, your vibes together, as well as letters to get like initials and name, any words that want to come out for anything like a country, a business, maybe wherever you'll be meeting, anything like that, okay? But yeah, I'll leave that linked down below if you want to check it out. And also, if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any guidance you need answers to or questions that you need some clarification on, I got you. Just shoot me an email. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, Pile 2. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello there, Pile 3. So if you chose the Zap ornament, this is your reading all about your first time with your future spouse, as well as just your vibes together, like sexually. And first, we're definitely going to, well, okay, we'll do that part first, like your general vibes together sexually, and then we'll get into like what happens before before your first time, like during the day or like whatever is going on with you then, and then we'll get into your first time. But let's see about your general vibes together sexually first. It is safe for you to love. Ooh, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You feel completely safe with this person. They are so open and really lovely. And are open to suggestions too of like different things that you may want to try. You just feel completely safe and secure with this person when you're being intimate. It's huge, and it's like they put and they make sure that you feel safe. That's important. Um, they put your safety above everything. And I don't just mean your physical safety. I mean like your emotional safety. Because maybe in the past you've had some difficult relationships. And so they really want to make sure that they're treasuring you, right? Making you feel just completely safe with them. I just want to get one of these cards. Taking a while. Oh, okay. Ooh, decisiveness. Yes. So I feel as though you struggle, or you did struggle with decisiveness, or like what you want in a sexual situation. And security was reversed. So in the past, you never felt really secure or like safe to do what you wanted to do or to act how you wanted to act in an intimate setting. But with your future spouse, it's totally different. You feel completely at ease and safe with this person to just be exactly who you are and to do exactly what you want to do. That's really big. Yeah. So let's see what's going on before you guys get intimate. Wave sloth. Could be a lazy day. I don't know. We'll see. Pondering. I mean, surfing the interwebs or something. I don't know. Let's see what else comes out, though. Yeah, you're close by. They're not very far. Well, you're just like, it feels like you're just having a chill day. You're resting. Maybe it's like a weekend or something, and you're just really resting and wanting to just relax and not do anything super strenuous or well, but like you don't want to leave your house. It's like you just want to be introverted for the day. But they're close by though. Your future spouse will be close by in some way. Okay, that did. Oh, okay, so maybe it's a dating app. I'm getting dating app. Okay, immediately. You're on the internet or on your phone scrolling through, checking out who's around, like is anyone interesting. And it may just be like you screwing around. You don't have to be like on there for anything other than like you're bored. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of different options to choose from. but something about your future spouse intrigued you. Maybe it's something about their appearance, like um their hair color or something. I don't know. I'm getting like there's something very unique about them that really caught your eye, or unique about their profile that you were like, "Oh, okay, you sound interesting." Right? And like that, like there's a lot of things maybe that you had in common that you really like. Let's see. The bison. Okay. I just want to see one more here. So it gives me two. Okay. Yeah, so you agree to like get together, meet up somewhere. Um and you're kind of trying to go about this in like a logical way. You're not trying to just like jump the gun. But I think this person really intrigues you immediately, because it feels like you're very, I don't know if you're super into dating apps or anything like that, but you're very sensible usually. You're just like, do I want to swipe on this person? Do I not? Because then, well, if I swipe on them, then maybe they'll message me and they might be weird, or like something like that. Or like maybe they'll want to go out or something, like, and you're just wanting to chill at home instead of doing much. But something about this day, it's like you decide, yeah, no, I want to do this. I want to get on here and see what's going on, who's around. And it's kind of anxiety inducing for you. Yeah, it feels like this isn't usually what you do but this person really interested you. So you messaged them and you do end up going somewhere. You do end up going on some sort of date, I guess. And I think you really hit it off. There's like, you found them very lovely. There's something here like they were generous and they um just are full of life. And I think that everything that they do makes that apparent. So you were like, "Oh, this person isn't like other people that I've met on here, or like they're just really cool, right?" And you wanted to know more about them. So you, I think, end up going back to someone's house. Let me see. Let me just cut the deck. This is funny. I cut the deck and two cards fell out. And I was just saying, I think you're going to go back to someone's house, and you do with mac and cheese. You'll go back to one of the other's houses, and maybe like watch YouTube videos or like something, or like play a game where you're connecting like on Twitch or something. I don't know. There's something here where you'll be together. You'll be hanging out together, but it will be like connecting with the world in some way too. This is interesting. And it's funny because that says zap. So it's like, I don't know, maybe there's like a jolt of electricity with you guys. There's an instant connection, that you're like, whoa, I want to get to know this person. Okay, let's see more about the first time. Because this was very specific. Let's get the spicy vibes for pile 3. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. A lot of focus on you. A lot of targeted focus. Ooh, yes. The 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, this is such an earthy connection, you guys. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Very earthy, all these pentacles. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Look at that picture. Whoa, okay. The Three of Wands. I keep dropping cards. And the Two of Swords. So I am getting some wicked athleticism here. For sure. Especially with this Three of Pentacles. There's something here where you guys are just, whew, you're gonna fall into this, and they're gonna surprise you with how strong they are. And like, I think it'll be different things than you've ever experienced. So it's like broadening your your mind on what this can be, like a sexual encounter can be, because I think that they are just very instinctual and they just like move, they take action, right? And it's like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure if I like that, but then you're like, oh yeah, okay, this is amazing. You know what I mean? So some anxiety inducing things but end up being good. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they come up with new ideas a lot this first time. A lot of changing of positions too. But I also think like with this Four of Pentacles, it's a very stable, grounded connection. It's like it feels like you guys are just so connected. And I keep saying that, but fours are just so stable. And it's like, even though you're doing these crazy positions and such, perhaps, you don't feel nervous that they're going to drop you or that they're going to fall over because they're stable. You're grounded, you know? Very balanced connection. So much focus on the feminine, though, if you're in that type of connection. If not, it's totally cool. But, and I think it's you. Like, even if you don't identify as like a female, that's okay. Regardless, I think that the attention is on you. Like in these cards, it's just like so obvious. Like here, yes, it's on the masculine, right? But still, just very, and they could really enjoy some of that too, like handcuffs, bondage, doming, all of that. They could very much be into that, like you doing that to them. Um, there's a nice balance here between like, yes, they will pick you up and like really go hard, you know. But at the same time, they're not afraid to get tied up and let you have your way with them either, you know? So there's a little bit of that balance in this first time, for sure, because I think you feel very safe together. Right off the bat, very safe. And you're showing each other a lot of new things, which is really cool. And that completion, I'm viewing this as like a completion, right? Like when you actually come, um, is so gratifying and satisfying. And there's something here about, I think you, someone may be a little insecure, but the other person really makes them feel amazing, like so good and safe and beautiful. And there could also be a mirror involved in some way. So you're actually able to watch some of this taking place during the first time. I'm getting the sense that it's very warm too, wherever you are in the room. very warm. So with this, I'm thinking like it feels like again there's some apprehension, not apprehension, but a little bit of anxiety here. And they really are trying to reassure you that everything's okay. And it's not like for a selfish reason, like because they want to get off and they want to fuck, that's not what it is. They're doing this because you are very interesting to them and they want to make you feel good. They want you to feel special and appreciated. So it's like they romance you. And again, it's not like in a gross way. I don't mean it like that, but they make you feel safe. And you absolutely are all in by the time this happens. Okay? It's just like you're definitely apprehensive at the start. Let's get 3 more cards. Ooh. Yeah, there's something about physical strength here. And a little bit of like performing too. Like, because this is Leo, so it's like someone's putting on a show or like really trying their best to make it really, really good for the other person. But there could be like a little bit of, because someone has a little bit of performance anxiety. So there could be some like masking of the anxiety through like some theatrics. Like, oh yeah, you like that. You know how, when really they may not be like that necessarily, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting a lot of strength. They're very strong, physically strong. For sure. This person's very strong. You're going to be like a mess by the end of it. Because you're just like, oh my God, it's like a tornado in a good way. It's not a bad thing. But you guys, it's like insanity because you're like throwing each other around or tying each other up and just like it's good though. I mean, like it goes on for a while. And we also have the 5 of Swords here. So it could be in like a more public place too. Or start out in a public place. Oh, this is the 5 of Wands. Did I say the 5 of Swords? I didn't mean to. But it could be kind of in a public place where anybody could see at any given moment. But there's also just a lot going on. I'm getting that with the 5 of Wands. It's like you have a lot happening, like take at once, I'm telling you, it's like a freaking athletic Olympic event because you guys are like the athleticism needed for this first time is insane. It's good though. Like it's not a bad thing. It's just like intense physically. Putting yourself in some crazy positions, I think. Then we have the Empress. Gorgeous. Absolutely feeling like a goddess. Or please take it however you identify, okay? But just feeling so fucking good about yourself and like you're the main event. They're so attracted to you. So, so attracted to you. It's crazy. The temptation is there all the time, right? It's like always there. And oh, I love that this has 2 birds kissing. They're just like, they just want to be around you, I think. And I think they really love your hair too. They like seeing you rumpled. But you're so naturally hot. They're very, very attracted to you. Ooh, this is fiery, pile 3. I think I'm going to end your reading there. It's been a pleasure to read for you today. Don't forget that there is an extended for this reading, and that will be at the link in my bio down there somewhere. Not my bio, but in the description box to my Patreon. If you want to see what your vibes, your everyday vibes are together as a couple, as well as some letters that will spell out, names, initials, words, anything. We'll get whatever to see more about this connection and more about this person. But If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading for me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you need any guidance on anything or have a question that you need answered, I got you. Just shoot me an email. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile 3, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello there, pile 4. So if you chose the wow ornament, this is your reading all about your first time with future spouse. So first of all, we're going to get into your like overall sexual vibes together. Pretty straightforward. Just like what's going on there. Then we'll get into like before you guys before your first time, what's going on like during the day or night or whatever. And then we're going to get into the actual first time. So that's exciting. And don't forget, there is an extended reading for this one. If you want to check it out below, I'll leave the link to my Patreon down below, where we will be checking out your vibes together as a couple, your everyday, like what's going on with those vibes, how you are together, as well as some letters. So we can get like a name, maybe some initials, just with some words, just to see what comes out. Okay, but let's just see your general sexual vibes together right now. Oh, beautiful. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Oh, you guys are just so romantic with each other. You're very sweet, but it's just such deep, delicate, beautiful feelings. Like you get butterflies thinking about each other. You want to make each other's day just amazing. It's like, wow, I really love my future spouse, and I think everybody does, well, not everybody, but this is just, there's such a sweetness. You're very fond of each other in a way that is just so romantic. You're just so romantic, and I think that you are very like a hopeless romantic in a way too. Like you like would watch Disney movies and be like, "Oh, I really want to love like that." Like something that's just like a storybook, And it's like you kind of get that with this person. It may not always be sunshine and rainbows, but the feelings that you have for each other are so beautiful and you're very connected. Um, Sexually too. I know I got a little ahead of myself. Sorry. I was like looking out the window and there's flowers and I was like, oh, I got a little distracted. But sexually, you're just so oh, it's beautiful. You make it an event. There's flowers, there's wine. It's just a beautiful, whatever like dreams you guys have had of a partner like sexually, this is that's what it is. It's just coming true because you're both romantic. It's not like you're almost trying to outdo each other. There's candles, there's beautiful music. It's just like an ambiance, this aesthetic is just beautiful. It's just lovely, very sweet together. Let's see what else we've got. One of these crystal cards. Oh, you got two. Okay. Yes, there's a lot of support. um, and simplification. So, okay, you guys may not be doing crazy acrobatic positions or anything like that. It's more straightforward, but it's so like you're like this together when you're having sex. It's just you're there for each other and it's emotional. That's the thing. You're so connected emotionally that you don't have to do anything else. And I'm not saying like other people do that because they don't have emotions together. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying you guys get so into how much you feel for each other that you don't even think about the fact that, oh, well, we should be doing this, this, and this, like all these different moves and such, or trying new things. You guys are just really focused on each other, and how you're both making each other feel. again, I think there's a lot of caressing. It's all about stimulation with you guys and being there for each other the entire time. Each other, the entire time. There's no egotistical things here like um one gets off and the other doesn't know. You're both always going to. I mean, obviously, unless it doesn't always work like that. But 9 times out of 10, yes. um oh, but it's very romantic. Oh, it's beautiful. Honestly, I think you guys use your senses too. That's very important. You make it an experience. Honestly, it's almost like a spiritual experience. Like you're for some reason like use scents like floral or the candles, the smell of the candles and that you think about these things. You both do. And touching like and I'm everywhere. It's just like you guys know every inch of each other's bodies. Every inch. um yeah, this is gorgeous. Okay, let's see about the day. Like what's going on before your first time. Someone's emotional, reactive, very reactive this day. I'm not sure if yeah, okay. I'll show you that in a minute because it was going to flip out at the beginning and then it went back in. So, someone's very emotional. Oh, this like before the day, before you guys, come into union. But we have snap bracelets. So someone's just like very impulsive. And I think it's emotionally, right? And there's a lot of hesitation going on here too. Or just saying a little bit of anxiety in a way. But I think that someone is snappy. And I don't think it's with the other person. It just could be in general. And you're very emotional that day. Someone is. Um, and reacting emotionally, making choices, emotional choices, right? As well. But there's this intense um intensity here with desert, which is all about like passion, it's very much like that. And it could be that you decide like, yeah, you know what? I've been seeing this person for a little bit, or I've been really interested in this person, your future spouse, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to take action toward them. I'm going to do it. You're a little nervous. There's been a lot of hesitation there, but that fire's been in your belly. It's been there. And you're like, well, and that fire's been there. And you're just wanting to take action, right? So it's like, okay, I'm going to do it, right? But it's an emotional reaction, right? So because you're going by what you're feeling. And I'm not saying that you haven't thought things through or anything, but you it's definitely an impulse that you're being led with on this day. And you're making it very clear, I think. Your intention's very clear. There's no illusions. There's nothing like that. You're telling them, listen, I want to take this up a notch. Let's go. You want to? To? Definitely. There's something very unique going on too. There's just like the weather may be doing something interesting. I don't know because I'm getting there's 3 environment cards in a row. Maybe you could actually see the aurora borealis this night or something like that because I do think it's at night that you're meeting up. But um you could not stop thinking about them throughout the day though. There's something here like you could not get them out of your mind. Um but it could be like you can see the aurora borealis this day. You can like the moon's doing something funky. There's a meteor shower, something like that. And maybe you guys like decided to go watch it. Something like that. There's definitely something involved there that's very unique. And I think it has to do with the weather. Or it's just like you guys are doing something really different. I don't know. Like, and maybe you're even like using a telescope to watch the planets or something. I'm not sure, but looking at the stars, because that's in two of these, like the stars. So it's like maybe you're stargazing or just laying out on a blanket after dinner or something, and there it is, like basking in the beauty of the universe. And you're finally like, you know what? I really want to take this up a level. You know, I'm definitely getting a little bit of that. And following your heart. I love that this is the green, like the heart chakra. You're really following your heart and that instinct and impulse to just throw all caution to the wind and tell them exactly how you're feeling. And you're going to be met with absolute warmth and positivity, security, making you feel safe again. Is that you? Oh no, that was the last pile. But there, it's the same for you. A lot of safety here. Just feeling so able to be who you are with the support too. It's just very, you guys are so supportive of each other and allow yourselves to be vulnerable with each other, which is huge. Um, Flamingo. Oh goodness. So there's something here where someone is showing off what something that they're good at. And I'm not saying in a sexual way. I think that maybe um whatever date you're on or whatever you're doing before you guys do get intimate will be showcasing one of your talents, either yours or your future spouse's, whether that be like naming the planets or naming constellations or whatever, or like, I don't know, going to a they're in a concert and you went to it or something like that, but it's just um seeing what they're really talented at or like what you're really talented at. That could be part of the date, but this is really lovely. Let's get into the whole actual like um act of it all. The actual first time. Oh, I didn't show you this. The sea turtle was the one that was trying to come out earlier, and you're just going with the flow. Things are easy. It's so chill. You guys are very chill together, but at the same time, whoa, it's intense because you guys feel so deeply for each other too. Very deeply. I'm gonna shuffle these actually. That's hilarious that I just said that and the death came out, which is Scorpio, which is an intense feeling sign. Even if they try to hide it. That's funny. Okay. Oh my god, okay. The heck is this? Oh, the devil? Yes. An intense um sexual attraction to each other. Just completely. I think someone's going to be very surprised at how well endowed someone is or how big someone's dildo is if you're in a relationship where someone does not have a penis. But yeah, they'll be like, oh my god, very surprised by how well endowed they are, or even just like how lovely what they're working with looks, but again, there's just an intense attraction here for sure. It's like almost scary for you how attracted to this person you are and how they are too. It's the same thing, 100%. And then we also have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. Such a romantic, lovely connection. It's just could be outside too. Like we have two cards here. Because wasn't I just saying it's like maybe you guys are watching the stars on a blanket outside, and then look, it's like they're on this blanket with their food, and then they just are like, they confess to each other and can't like control themselves, so they they do it right there. Oh my god, I love that. How romantic. It would be very on brand for you guys. It's just lovely. Lots and lots of kissing involved. Oh my god, so much. So much kissing and physical touch. So much. Oof, the world. Gorgeous. Look at that. A very happy completion. Very, very happy. Oh my god. Look at the look on her face. She's so blissed out. I think that's how it is for you guys. Just completely happy, and just satiated and feeling so good. Oh, I think the bum, they really like your bum, definitely. And I think you really like their shoulders and back, regardless of what gender they. Okay. When in doubt, it'll be regardless. When you hear me talking, it like apply it however it applies to you, like regardless of gender. Okay. Ooh, again outside with the 10 of Wands. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So I think that it starts out very romantic, and again, you're very surprised, and there's a lot of passion and all of that, and you're just like, there's a lot of touching, kissing, caressing. There's maybe you climax. I think it seems as though you will first, right? Just absolutely blissed out, right? And so now it's there, like it's also again your turn obviously, but you guys, then it's intense, okay? And like picking you up and just absolutely railing you, like I'm just getting that vibe, like you guys are, it's intense. I don't know how else to describe it. It's physical, because at first it's very, oh, this is really nice, it's not anything super strenuous, and then because I feel as though at the first part will be oral for you. So however that resonates for you, it will be oral. Like they'll get you off that way, right? You will climax, and then it's like go time, and then you'll both again, like I don't know if they did yet, but it will be again for you, like a few times, just very, very um a little overstimulated maybe for a little bit, but then woof, it happens again, believe me. And it's like cannot happen quick enough. Maybe you'll like ruin a shirt or something too, or a dress in your haste to go again, but yeah, it's very intense, and it's definitely in nature somehow. Oh my god, I'm dying. I've never seen that before. The toad looks traumatized. Can you see that? I'm cracking up. That's so funny. Oh my god. I'm not saying anyone will see you guys. I think you'll be in a very private area, far away, hidden from prying eyes. But yeah, it's wow, this is intense, guys. In a really good way. It's physical because you're like so chill at first, and then it's like, because I think it makes your legs like you're wobbly, so that they're like, okay, so they just pick you up, and then whoa, damn, this is crazy. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Swords. Again, I love that she's kind of still half dressed here. Do you see that? She's half dressed, and here she's half dressed. It's like easy access, right? So you definitely could have like half your clothes on for some of you, but for some of you, you're definitely fully naked. I think it's a little cold, um, where you are. I don't think it's like winter or anything, or like anything like that, because I think in general it's pretty warm, like during the days and such. But I think again it's at night, so you're gonna be a little cold. Um, so it's like you have to keep some of your clothes on, otherwise you'll freeze. But they don't care at all. They're just like, let's go. Like about themselves. I don't mean about you. They'll be warm after. Ooh, Injustice. We have Libra energy. Yes, such a flirty energy. Very interesting that Queen of Swords and Justice came out. So that's definitely some. Oh, I got it. Okay. It's definitely some air energy, and I'm getting the sense that you're going to really try to hide how intensely you're feeling, because you want to kind of protect your heart, because you don't want to fall too fast. I think you're apt to do that. You fall really quickly for people, and you're feeling very, very intense emotions for this person throughout this whole first time. So you're really trying to balance out your emotions and be like, no, you need to chill, like um a little bit, you're, even though you're still feeling all those intense emotions underneath it all, right? For some of you, it could be Halloween, by the way. That's so random, but just take it if it resonates, okay? The Four of Cups. Yeah, I think you're very worried about them leaving or something. Like you don't want it to be like a one and done thing. And you're nervous that's what it will be like. And you also don't want to be like a secret either. Because I don't know, maybe, yeah, look, you want to be very open with this Nine of Cups, open and um completely emotionally fulfilled, because I think that you were trying to be very apathetic here and not let your emotions get to you, but you really do. They're flooding in because it feels as though this person is very much like a wish fulfillment for you. And I love that so many of these are outside. This is hilarious, you guys. Um, in some capacity, whether you're halfway outside, like on a patio or something, you know what I mean? It's just like with the doors open into the house, but there's something here where you're definitely outside. But there is like a wish fulfillment here. This person is a lot like everything that you've wanted. And even this situation that you're in feels just like something that you couldn't dream up because it's very romantic and it's very intense emotions. And it's overwhelming, but you're just feeling so much for this person and you're so connected, holding like, yeah, even like when this person's doing this and like thrusting, it's like you're holding hands and it's so intimate and close and passionate and just very romantic. This is so sweet. I'm glad this is your future spouse pile for your sake. It's very lovely. I think they like your back too. They really like everything about you. Full package everywhere. Bum, your shape, your legs. Gorgeous. Your feet too. There's definitely like something here about your feet. I'm sorry if you're not into that. I understand. But if you are, there's definitely something there with that. Okay. If you're into that. Take it if it resonates. If not, pretend I said nothing. Okay. Let's see, one more card for pile 4. Oh, oh my God, the epitome of what I was just saying. Except they're not holding hands right now. The Ace of Cups. This looks like it's after almost. Doesn't he look like he's sleeping? They're just like so connected, and this is like their emotions for each other in that big ass cup. Like they're just so. Oh, this is so lovely. You just feel so much for each other. I think that there's definitely some sort of let me check to make sure that I wasn't. Yeah, I think there's definitely some sort of like you guys have known each other for a while here, and it's just like you have a lot of lovely feelings for each other anyway before you actually have sex, but when you do, it's like multiplied and multiplied tenfold because we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Like it's like you're renewing. You're like, oh, even more feelings for this person, through everything, through all of this. And oh, it's very, very sweet. So connected. Oh my God. I can't get over it. You can't stop touching each other. It's just like you have to be glued to each other. Not all the time, but my God, most of it. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles at the back of the deck here. Like, I'm telling you, they're obsessed with you. Obsessed. Also, this is also reminding me of Oral. Like, I know he's above her, but in that position, yeah, Oral for sure. Definitely. They're passionate about that. The Nine of Pentacles is just so nourishing and nurturing each other. It's taking care of each other. You can take care of yourself, obviously, but taking care of each other too. Oh, and we have the Nine of Cups too. So it's like taking care of each other emotionally, as well as you can see each other taking care of each other materially in all of the ways you can see each other taking care of each other, right? So, wow, all through this. But again, I think that there were emotions there, definitely big emotions there before you guys actually partake in your first time. So just be aware of that, okay? But I think I'm going to end your reading there, pile four. It's been such a pleasure today. Again, I'll leave the extended down below if you want to check that out at the link to my Patreon. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave my um, links down below as well. If you want to subscribe, you can hit that subscription button as well as the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I post a new video. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. You can shoot me an email if you have any questions that you need answered or need guidance on anything. I got you. Just shoot me an email, okay? But I'll see you next time. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, Pile 4, and I'll see you next time.